Okay, so I use the same pens all the time, but James convinced me to order some new stuff from jetpens.com because I was about to start work drawing and inking a 2025 calendar. So this is a spread of everything I got. I got a little journal, a notebook, four pens, an eraser, and just some refills. And one of the pens I went to order is the pen I always use for everything, which is the Pentel Pocket Brush Pen, which we'll talk more about in a minute. But I also ordered like a competitor to that pen to test it out, see if I could deal with that. Here's the notebook. I don't know this company. It's Clyde. But it was super cute. This is olive green is like my color, so I had to get this. Has a little gold emboss thing. Here's the pens again after using them for about a week. This first one was a total impulse buy. This is the Right Tech dual color multi pen. It's one of those where you can like swap from each side. And the colors are olive and black, which again, olive green I love, and olive green and black is like my favorite combination. And this to me writes kind of like a gel pen, which is nice. It was pretty juicy, I thought, for what basically feels like a cheap ballpoint pen. This was like one of the cheaper pens I ordered. I think it was $2.20. And I love the green, especially this ink, because it's a really warm yellow green opposed to like what you normally see with ink colors is a really blue green, sort of emerald. Okay, here's the competitor pen. This is the one I really wanted to compare with the Pentel Pocket Brush Pen. This one is called the Pilot Shunpitsu Pocket Brush Pen, and this is the soft version. There's also a hard version. I think this is like referring to like the tip because unlike the Pentel one, there's a close up. So this pen doesn't have individual brush hairs. It's just like a solid sort of foamy tip. But it performs a lot like the brush pen, and it's less than half the retail cost. So here's the Pentel brush pen. This is my like all-time. Been using this for like 10 years, and I think the hairs are like nylon, and it's very long. Like the hairs themselves are very long, so you can do really delicate, long brush strokes with this, which I love. But the price has gone up significantly. Though this one you can refill. I bought the refills. I also usually am able to refill those with a syringe and my own ink a couple times as well. I know a lot of people do this to just save money. That works okay. This marker is the Zig Kuratake Zig Furi Biore brush pen. That's probably totally wrong. But I bought this to do the color, and a lot of times when I do color, I'll do it on a tablet after doing the ink drawing by hand. But sometimes I like to go really old school. This time I used a transparency paper and used a marker instead. And hopefully when we go to do the reso print, this gives us like a little extra nice texture. Like we'll see how noticeable that really is. I think this marker is great. I love the brush tip shape of it. And it was really juicy and nice, but it's also new. And I usually avoid buying too many markers because I get frustrated how quickly they dry out. But I actually gravitated toward this Zig one because I had a Zig a while back. And I noticed that it lasted for some time. It stayed juicy for a while. So I was like, I'm gonna take a chance, especially because, again, I'm especially into this shade of green here. This one, even more so than that first olive green ink, this is really, really leaning yellow, which I love. It's to me it's a bit like mustardy. Okay, so that's just about everything. I expect those refills to perform about the same for the Pentel. The other thing I got was the Huang Design Art Soft Eraser. I think this is a Korean one. And pretty good. I like the shape of it. It's kind of cube-like. Yeah, I like the chunkiness actually, and you can get into surprisingly tight corners with it, even though it's a larger eraser. The only thing I don't think I would buy again here is the Right Tech dual color, the multicolor orange, olive and black pen. Just because I get less use out of those kind of pens, but like who knows? Maybe I'll like take up journaling or something. But yeah, that's it for now. I'll throw some more drawings in here for y'all to look at. I think I'll probably end up using my Pentel Pocket Brush Pen in combination with the Pilot Shunpitsu Pocket Brush Pen. They seem like good for different things, but yeah, I don't know if I'm ready to totally replace the Pentel yet. Okay, thanks. Oh, and here's the mock-up for the calendar Bog Beauties have been working on. So we'll throw a link somewhere for the pre-order.